Rest in peace. Here's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Hello, friends of Four Thieves. This is Michael Laufer from the Four Thieves Vinegar Collective. I know some of you have heard about our abortion cards, which soon will be your abortion cards. We're going to talk about a couple of things today. How to use them if you have one, how to make your own, and how to set up distribution. Let's get to it. First thing, of course, is if you have one, what do you do with it? You see this card? It's inside a Mylar bag. Don't break the seal until it's time to use it. There's a QR code on the outside that you can see through the window. If you scan it, it'll take you to our website and there'll be instructions on there on how to use it. That said, if you want a little TLDR, it's fairly simple. You tear the bag open and you take the card out, and on the back of the card, you'll see that it's partitioned into 6 sections. It'll say first dose, left and right, second dose, left and right, and last dose, left and right. What you'll do is you'll cut off the first dose section with a pair of scissors, or you can tear it, and you cut it in 2 like this, and you'll have these 2 little squares. First dose left, you put inside your mouth, on the outside of your teeth, inside your cheek here. Do the same one with the one on the right, like this. And you let it sit. Let it sit for the better part of an hour, and then you can take it out because it will have dissolved by then. Then, once it's done, you wait 3 hours from the time you first put this in, and you repeat it with the second 2, and then in another 3 hours, you do the last. Misoprostol is an incredibly safe drug. It's safer than Tylenol, and there's no way to overdose. One of the wonderful things about it. There are more instructions on the website if you follow the QR code, and that's all it takes to use it. However, the real magic of this is that we shouldn't be the only ones making this. You can make these too, and it's fairly simple. Now, for those of you who want to make some, you can see here that they're not terribly difficult to make. What you'll have is you'll have a measure of the powder, and you'll have some high-grade ethanol. That's going to be Everclear, Clear Springs, some sort of high-proof vodka. You're gonna mix that in a blender like this, and once you're done, then you will set your micropipette to the appropriate volume. In this case, 415 microliters. And again, it'll be in the documentation, so don't pay too close attention. And then you will dope a card. So we're gonna dope this card here, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. So you press down to the first stop and you dip into the solution. You let it draw up into the tip, and then you take it and you move over, and then you place it over one square, you deposit it, press down to the second stop so that you clear it, and that's all that it takes. You repeat this process 6 times to complete a card. Then, when you're done, you let it dry, and you can see some of these are drying already. They curl a little bit, and once they're done curling, then you can place them inside one of those Mylar bags and seal it. And we'll show that process in a minute, and that's all that it takes. You should make your own cards, of course. We'll have templates for this where you can put your own QR code and your own logo, but it will be laid out in a very similar way. Then subsequently, you want to protect it from the elements. Now, this will be safe and not break down for a few days if it's in the open air, assuming you're not in a terribly humid environment. But to protect it so that it has a longer shelf life, you want a little Mylar baggie. You'll open up this Mylar baggie and you'll take your card and slide it inside like so. And this will protect it from the elements. You'll have a bag sealer like this. You'll be able to take your bag, press down, melt it shut, and you'll have this that you can put on a shelf for a rainy day, give to a friend who might need it, or hide it someplace where somebody you don't even know might be able to find it and need it. Thanks so much. We'll have details in documents. There should be links to that either here or in the description or on our website. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride, and we look forward to you helping people take control of their own health. Keep each other healthy, keep each other safe. Thanks so much.
Rest in peace. Here's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Here's a toast to the dead. For children with cancer and AIDS, a cure exists and you probably could have been saved. Sad to see medicine, divorce, morality, corporate home wreckers pimping up for salary.
Rest in peace.
Safety, y'all. This toast to them.
Metaphysics. Rest in peace.